Here is another university in Europe that you can apply to, and the tuition is around 200 euros, which is almost the same as the semester contribution that you will pay in some German universities. At this university, which is the Université du Luxembourg, this is the University of Luxembourg, and Luxembourg is known as one of the richest countries. It's the second richest country in the world, actually. And I'm going to be showing you the programs you can apply to. If you scroll to the section that says studying at Universität Luxembourg, if you click on their bachelor and master program, then you can check which programs are available that are taught in English. When I checked, I found out that there are 2 English taught bachelor programs and several English taught master programs. So let's start with the bachelor programs. If you see anyone that is showing as bachelor in medicine, anyone with N, because at Luxembourg, there are 3 major languages that are being spoken there: French, English, and German. So anyone that you see that is shown as this, they are not English taught. You just have to look for the ones that says bachelor in, then you begin to know that those ones should be English. However, when I checked, I found out that bachelor in computer science, it's an English taught bachelor program. You're going to be completing a 180 course credit. And you can see here that it's showing that in your first year, you'll be paying 400 euros. And in your third semester, fourth and fifth for your bachelor's, you're going to be paying around 200 semesters. And the application window will open on the 1st of February next year. So if you are looking to do a bachelor program, this is your best time to gather all the documents you need. So that by 1st of February, then you can submit your application. You can see it's a 3 years program. That's why it's a 6 semester. I will show you the master programs that are also in English. I think, yeah, International Masters of Science in Biomedical. You can see it's a 2-year program. It's going to be taught exclusively in English. It's a 200 euros fee to study that. And there are other more like that. So that was this. The next one, to master in data science, it was in English. You can see. So I don't have to open so many so that I can spend the remaining part of this video telling you what you need to know. You can see master in integrated marine system. It's also in English. That's just to give you a few examples. If you scroll further down in other faculty as well, you see that the masters are also in English. You can see this master in finance and economics. It's also in English, and you can see the tuition. It's not all programs that are 200 euros. For instance, the Erasmus program, and I checked on that one, this one, where is it? Yeah, this one, master in information, no, not this, something Erasmus. When I checked that one, the tuition was actually expensive. You can see 4,500 per year. So that's why I said you should not check the one that says Erasmus. But every other one, the tuition is around 200, 400, 200, 400. This is another program here in, let's check this one, in social science and educational sciences. You can see it's an English taught master program, and it's 200 euros per semester. If you're ready to make your application, all you need to do is to go through the process. The first is for you to pick the study program you're interested in studying. So for instance, if you're interested in doing the bachelor program or the master program, then you can select from the list of courses that are available at the University of Luxembourg. Similarly, if you want to know what the eligibility criteria are for that study, you need to then check by clicking on check your eligibility criteria, and it's going to be providing you the information that you need. The documents that you need to prepare for your applications are all this one listed on the screen. As you can see, they have almost similar kind of document required, either for a master's or for a bachelor. If you're applying, it's important that you have your identity photo, a copy of your identity card or international passport. You need to provide a copy of health insurance. That's if you are already an EU student. Non-EU students can obtain this card by paying a fee when they arrive in Luxembourg. So you don't need to provide health insurance until you've already arrived in Luxembourg. You need a copy of your university degree certificate, which I've mentioned. If you've previously studied in a language that is not in English, you will need a translation of that certificate to be in English, French, or German. You need your transcript of record from all the studies that you've done. So if you're a master's student, you need your transcript of record for bachelor's. And if you're an undergraduate, if you're applying for undergraduate studies, you will need your transcript of record for your O-level certificate. Because you're applying from outside the EU, you will need an accreditation certificate from your university to show that the university is actually an accredited university. All this normally they will provide together with transcript from your university. In some instances, depending on which course you are applying to, they will request that you provide a letter of motivation. They will require your detailed curriculum vitae A. It doesn't matter if it is bachelor or for a master's. And also you'll be providing the full details of 2 referee and the letter of recommendation. Once you have all those documents, then you can go ahead and make an application on the application portal. If you click on apply now, you'll be able to then make your application. And once you submit your application, they will process your application and let you know the decision from that application. If you click on the apply now, it will take you to this page where it will show if this is your first time of applying, and then you can submit all the information that is required here. For the first time, this is the one you want to choose on that says first and second cycle, and then you choose a master's, and then you can start making your application. You are allowed to apply to up to 3 study programs. Select here from which semester. We are applying for next year, so you can choose that you are applying for a winter program from 2024 to 2025 study. Then it will allow you to either make a bachelor program or a master program. If you select the master, you will then select that you are an applicant from a 3rd country national. And if you click this, it will ask if you have a Luxembourg permit or not. If you say you don't have, it means that you're applying from outside. Then it will ask you for a full-time studies. So enrollment dates of 3rd country national can apply to your case, which I already know. And then I'll click continue. So with this, I can choose which program I'm interested in studying. I can't go further because only a particular program is shown, and that's because it has an ongoing application from the 28th of November till 30th of April. Once the other courses are available to be enrolled to from 1st of February, then I'll be able to choose them and then select that I want to submit my application and then go through the instructions and everything. And you can see that the instruction is showing here what the instruction looks like, your account, personal details, accessibility address, your secondary school education, your higher education. So this one actually requests for your secondary and your higher education, which is your university, your undergraduate degree. The recognition of your prior learning, which is a certificate of your studies. Then language of the end, you need a proof of your language, which is the either you have to write an LTS or you provide a certificate of medium of instruction. You are going to be providing proof of how you finance your study, and then you will agree to the terms and conditions. And at the end, you are going to review all the information you've provided, and then you click submit. So that's how to make application to University of Luxembourg. When I was checking if an application fee applied to this university, I came across an information that about 50 euros application fee is expected for applicants. So if you are successful with your application, the 50 euros that you pay for the application fee will be removed from your semester contribution. And if your application is not successful, then they are not going to be refunding. So you can see for successful applicants who enroll in the study, the application fee will be deducted from their first semester tuition fee. This fee cannot be refunded after it has been paid, so they cannot refund that money. Only for those that to get the admission, that they will be able to remove that from their study fee. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and I wish you all the best with your application. Goodbye.